Let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby, come and show me how. Gotta do it right now, you know you gotta hold me down. Cannot let the moment pass, good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium, pull up with a team and them ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating them on everything I love. Work to the man above, keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, though. Gotta keep it grooving, keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are Interscope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent, though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we gettin' what we worth in. I never change the blueprint cause we know it's really working.
Keep on moving,
moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down,
keep
never
on moving,
moving.
we keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep it rolling.
No, we ain't
Keep it rolling, keep it
slowing
moving,
it
we ain't
down.
never gon' lose it. Cause we in it for the movement, if I'm lying then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement, if we trying we ain't dying. Never sleep, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can't compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down, never
Keep on moving,
moving.
we keep on moving
Keep
along.
it moving, keep it moving, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling, keep it moving, we ain't never. Let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby, come and show me how. Gotta do it right now, you know you gotta hold me down. Cannot let the moment pass, good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium, pull up with a team and them ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating them on everything I love. Work to the man above, keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, though. Gotta keep it grooving, keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are Interscope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent, though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we gettin' what we worth in. I never change the blueprint cause we know it's really working.
Keep on moving,
Moving,
we keep on moving along.
keep it moving, keep it rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down,
Keep
never
on moving,
moving.
we keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep it rolling.
No, we ain't
Keep it rolling, keep it
slowing
moving,
it
we ain't
down.
never gon' lose it. Cause we in it for the movement, if I'm lying then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement, if we trying we ain't dying. Never sleep, never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can't compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now, you know you gotta hold me down. Cannot let the moment pass, good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium, pull up with a team and them ain't worried about the.
嗨，我是导辉，今天介绍的流派是3.29 COC 施术传送线技，准备好你的墨镜吧。流派的构筑原理是利用纯净肢解的守卫生成机制，让我们可以用攻击击杀或者击中稀有怪头目来自动生成守卫，同时暴击触发施术传送线技。如此一来，便不需要另外按召唤物技能，也免除了额外的魔力消耗。在装备方面呢，我们需要一把必中的单手剑，那爆率接近 8%， 攻速尽量接近每秒2下，并带有精髓召唤扔伤的 80% 以上的词缀。胸甲我们用会生君主之夫，需要 50% 增加抗性的版本来抵消恶言之勇的副作用。请注意胸甲的关键天赋，绝对不要买到坚毅之心之类的关键天赋，不然你的暴击会变成一场空。副手使用可加2插槽内宝石等级，并带有腐化上坠加2插槽内抓护万物本宝石等级的独特盾牌，配合赋予辅助升高纯净之节的等级。另外一个增伤重点就是独特的戒指恶言之勇，那搭配火焰净化可以获得大量的火焰穿透。鞋子则使用瑞勒盖许的急躁狂怒球版本，来搭配独特项链激情之章拿狂怒球的攻速以及更多伤害的城区。腰带用 99% 的夜恶降临，以及带有几率避免感电、火焰抗性、生命的深渊珠宝共2颗。搭配风暴笼罩，可以获得免疫元素异常。 珠宝方面，启动条件之一是魔力消耗。除了启发辅助以外，我们需要有一颗清晰减少魔耗的看守之眼，搭配刺客右方的偷取圈以及立即偷取专金。那第二个光环词缀，我们可以选活力击中回复。详细的技能连线方面，请参考 POB 或者是前面的截图。再来是伤害的放大，因为施术传送献祭的爆炸属于次要伤害，我们不吃法术词缀，没错，我们不用点暴击分叉的升华，所以撑高召唤物的最大生命，召唤物等级是首要的目标。再来是爆炸增加伤害的程序来源不多，所以我们在天赋点出精神救助，吃单手剑上的精髓召唤增伤，并利用优雅的高傲卡斯皮罗版本拿至高炫耀，搭配逃脱不能拿取大量的召唤物生命。在天赋走完上半圈之后把所有的智慧小点刺满西尼寇拉战斗王的刺青，让纯净之劫守卫的最大生命超过20万。在防御面简单来说就是靠赛，我们第一层防御是灵巧的几率免伤，第二层可以是用暴风之盾的格挡继续靠赛，或是用血肉骸骨的减伤的2则1。回复方面全靠活力击回、立即偷取以及星团提供的元素偷取，只要你没被怪秒掉，你就是不死的烟火超人。只是杀光怪之后被地板烫到升天也是很正常的。接着是拓荒历程，前期第1章到第4章可以使用爆裂陷阱和神圣火蛇图腾，配合刺客出门的元素增伤天赋来升等。到38等，如果有清晰减号的的3项珠宝，可以先转成风暴引导时释放施术传送献祭来体验它的手感，直到拿到刺客升华的背后有匕首，而且爆率足够之后，才正式切换到 COC 的系统，开始真正的喷射生活。那最后分享我试错的心得和优缺点这个火焰穿透版本的 COC 施术传送献祭流派，在人物不到90级的时候，就对巴斯 BOSS 有3000万以上的伤害，换成旋风斩触发更可以超过7000万。那它的优点当然就是它的特效咯，它放完烟火会全身红彤彤的，特效非常中二。但缺点就是手感其实很看召唤物的心情，如果纯净之劫守卫没有幻氧狂怒辅助，真的慢。幽魂虎就更慢了，你会发现自己在原地踏步对空气输出1轮之后才会出发。我到这边已经开始想念 3.28 的辅助硬币了。再来是后期装备不便宜，特大范围的希望之弦、恶言之勇还有会生君主之夫都是吃神圣石的怪兽。总之，如果你追求的是流败构筑的乐趣，想在瓦尔克拉斯合法放烟火，这套流派绝对值得你头铁试试看。我是导辉，我们下个流派见。